Sometimes we want a glass of red wine, but we don't want to spend big bucks. A glass of cheap and cheerful red wine, though, that's all we need. In this episode, Allison and I share two wines that are not only affordable, but that make us happy when we're sipping. I'm guessing you have the same reaction. Enjoy our latest episode, give it a like and comment on YouTube, and subscribe to our channel for more. No matter the weather, sweltering or chilly, or what you're doing, like relaxing by the pool or coming off the ski slopes, sometimes we want a glass of red wine, but we don't want to spend a fortune for it. I love that Allison and I found two red wines that are as delicious as they are affordable. So Allison, what's in your glass?
Well, this wine is a steal. It is ridiculous. I have the 2016 Pedra Cancella Seleção Enological. It's a wine from the Down region in Portugal. Now, the Down region is in the heart of Portugal, and it's a really special region. It's surrounded by mountains, including the Serra da Estrela, the highest mountain on the mainland of Portugal, but also a great cheese is made with that same name. Historians have said that Portugal's most famous grape, Touriga Nacional, was actually born in the Down region, and other indigenous red grapes in the region include Alfroxero and Tinto Roriz and Jaén. And the three grapes that are in this wine are Touriga Nacional, Alfroxero, and Tinto Roriz. And that's what makes up this wine. So the grapes are fermented and aged for 6 months in French oak, and you get this wine that's a pretty ruby red color. It has intense aromas of red and black fruits, plums, violets, little hint of cocoa and coffee. On the palate, it's elegant, but also structured. It's fresh. It's got nice soft tannins and good acidity. But here's the kicker of it.
Okay.
This wine is not only easy and enjoyable to drink, and it's not overpowered by oak or fruit, but it's a wine that you could drink now or maybe age it a couple more years. You can enjoy it with red meat. You can enjoy it with soft cheeses. And the best part is the price. Are you ready? Wine is $10.
Oh my gosh.
$10. It's unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. I mean, to think that you could age a wine that costs $10, Emily, that's not happening.
I don't know. What is it?
But
this
you can. If you have a choice, buy two, right?
And we're in 2021?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. I applaud your fortitude in doing that. Very impressed. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't go to Portugal for my wine. I traveled to Argentina, and I have a cheap and cheerful red wine from Domaine Bousquet. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon 2019, and this is only $13. So we have definitely hit the sweet spot with these two wines. Domaine Bousquet is a successful family winery that was founded in 1997 by Jean Bousquet from France. So in 2009, his daughter Anne assumed full ownership of the winery, and she shares her father's philosophy of sustainability in a variety of ways, like in the vineyards and in the surrounding community. So she's, really she and the family and everyone at the Domaine are doing a wonderful job just closing that circle. Of 100% Cabernet Sauvignon, the wine is from estate vineyards in Tupungato, Alto Gualtarari, by the foothills of the Andes Mountains. It's at 4,000 feet above sea level, and the vineyards are of gravel and sandy soil. I'm getting a lot of the high altitude vibes in this glass too. The wine is an intense ruby color, fresh and clean with red berry. Oh my gosh, aromas and flavor. It's moderate acidity and tannins, just the slightest touch of oak. Oh, I love it. Medium body, pairs beautifully with grilled red meat and pork, a cheese platter, hearty appetizers. Honestly, Allison, pour this wine. I mean, and your wine too. It's a party for barely over $20 for 2 bottles of wine. Incredible.
It's really amazing. First of all, a very drinkable Cabernet, but like you said, high altitude, and I think that contributes a lot to it. But what I think is really interesting when you look at this is When we're talking about cheap and cheerful red wines, we went to outside California or outside the US. And while there are some good, affordable red wines in California, to get into this price point, you really do have to go international. When we're at this price point domestically, we tend to get blends and they can be very fruit forward or over, like they're very kind of for the masses in sort of enjoyment. And these are actually serious wines at a price point that you don't typically think of.
I totally agree with you. There are so many values when you step away from domestic wines that it's so worth going to the wine shop, strolling the aisles, and just finding something magical. I really agree with that.
Portugal
Yeah.
and Argentina, two regions that are offering great value red wines.
Absolutely.
Really
Yeah, and I love that we found those that are cheap
Yeah.
and cheerful. It's fabulous.
great for
So-
meals on Tuesday nights.
Wait, what night is this?
Any night.
Any night, any night. So those of you who are watching, let us know your recent cheap and cheerful red wine finds. Give our YouTube video a like, comment anything you would like, tell us what you found, and subscribe to our channel. Cheers.
Cheers.